Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me for the Monica Makes It Happen show. I'm Monica Morales, and you can see me every night on Pix 11 fighting for you and your communities. Every day, I'm in your neighborhoods and homes working to make your lives better. This show is about impactful stories and getting people resources, repairs, and respect they deserve. It's stories you care about. We go more in depth, and tonight, we'll be talking about 3 incredible women who are making it happen in their communities. But first, this.
Monica Makes It Happen is sponsored by London Disability, dedicated to helping the disabled get Social Security benefits.
All right, now someone I love. Tina Knowles from Jersey City is a Jersey girl with a pickup truck with a purpose. She collects and distributes clothes to those in need, and she helps families get new and gently used clothing for more than 2 decades now. Everybody in Jersey City knows her, but she needs our help. She's a true community champion in need of support right now. Take a look.
Look at this, I'm so happy!
When we met 51-year-old Tina Knowles in Jersey City Monday afternoon,
Say hi, this Pix 11.
she was very happy to see us.
When you have a problem, who do you call? Pix 11, Monica.
But everywhere we went with her, people were happy to see her too.
This is too much. I'm starting to cry.
Everyone in Jersey City knows Tina. Everyone knows Tina.
Every day, Knowles loads up her SUV and delivers gently used clothing to those in need.
She's a godsend.
And she's been doing this labor of love for more than 20 years. Her neighbors are her biggest fans.
She does it all out of the goodness of her heart and because she cares, and we need more people like her.
We went with her, and she made special deliveries to a few moms in her Jersey City neighborhood.
What motivates you to go out into the community and do these kind of deliveries?
Knowing that when I was lost, I didn't have nobody.
Her nonprofit is called Community Treasures, and she reached out to us for support because her phone is constantly ringing.
You need Pampers?
People need help, and her truck is falling apart, from the brakes to the door handles.
Seeing to get out of her truck, it's a struggle. Got to open it from the outside because it's broken.
She operates out of this temporary space on Kennedy Boulevard, and donations are constantly coming in, like this 15-year-old who brought in dozens of homemade scarves.
It makes me feel great because I can give back to the community that raised me.
Right now, Knowles says the biggest need is clothing and supplies for new moms and their babies. And she's preparing for a fashion show this Saturday. On the runway, repurposed clothing, celebrating families and fashion.
I mean, this is the community treasure. She's the treasure.
You are a true community champion, and if you have a story, do what Tina did. Just send us your stories and videos to Monica Morales TV on all of our social media platforms. We're making it happen in Jersey City. Monica Morales, Pix 11 News. Yay! Yes, and Tina is joining us now in the studio herself. I am so happy you're here.
Yes.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi guys, I love y'all. Thank you for making it happen, Monica.
You know it. You make it happen.
Yes.
And you know what I love about your story is that we kind of surprised you. We didn't tell our viewers.
God.
We just showed up. We did.
Yes,
we do that
she
sometimes.
did.
Okay, you reach out to us. And she reached out to us right here on Facebook.
Yes.
And here you are. Did you ever imagine you'd be in the studio with us like this?
Never thought it. By me been doing it so long and stuff, and I just didn't think that it was going to overcome me being on TV. And to see it happen and you sneaking up on me, it had been a blessing.
I really did sneak up on
Everyone
you.
reached out. They was like, oh, tell Monica to come out. I'm like, all right, that's my girl. I'm going to reach out to her for y'all. But it happened. It happened. A blessing as me getting more stuff for the community.
Yeah, I mean, what you do is incredible for 2 decades.
Thank you so
I mean,
much.
we did just surprise you, and what ended up happening is that the entire community came out, and they knew her. It was almost like you were the mayor of Jersey City.
Everybody say that, a little mayor of Jersey City. That's so cute.
Speaking of that, you know, when we went into your office, she had an office at the time. That's why she's on again.
Yes.
Because we want to make something happen. We're not just talking about a story. We want something to happen.
Yes.
You need a new place.
Yes, I do.
But you had awards everywhere, proclamations, like awards on the floor.
Yeah.
And there, you see the video there, and we have your husband in the studio, Ed, as well, and he's your partner.
I appreciate him. Thank you.
And we love him. He helps you. But
Yes, he does.
What makes you so driven? Is it your own story that makes you so driven?
Yeah, I guess it's like a mission of you going through your own stuff, and when you go through it, you realize it is a gap in the community that need help. And I realized that that what happened to me, me looking for a shirt, it was a gap. You have to be on some type of welfare or some type of organization. And with my organization, it doesn't matter. You can just walk in and just get whatever you need to help you and your family.
And you know what? People are so attracted to you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're just this light. So everyone wants to help whatever you're doing. And so right now, you really need a place. You need a place.
I do. Yes. I'm definitely asking everyone to share this story. We definitely need a place. We be bouncing from place to place. I'm in my living room. I'm in my truck.
And she has piles of clothes because people keep giving things, and a lot of children and families rely on you if they need things. So you have become a one-woman program pretty much.
For the whole community all over, and new moms, like also the hospital reached out to me because the new moms need car seats and crib, and it's a blessing to help them because no one should go through nothing, especially if you're a new mom. You shouldn't have to worry about a car seat or a blanket or some wipes or Pampers.
And talking about your car, you also need another car.
Yes,
Vanessa, our anchor in the morning, who we love, she said get her a new truck too. So
yes, she did.
That's why we're doing this story. So if anyone's watching, please do that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Monica, for making it happen. I'm telling you guys, if you need something in your community, reach out to Monica, Pix 11. She make it happen. She might sneak up on you, but at least you'll get a job done.
Tina, we love you so much. And I have to tell you, Darcel Hutchinson, thank you for watching us.
Darcel.
Says, awesome, sis, good job. Paula Garcia, thanks for watching as well. We love you as well. So proud of what you're doing in Jersey City. And Monique is watching. Hi, Monique.
Hi, Monique.
Making
Thank you, guys.
a difference counts. We love you. Next. Our next community champion. You ready for this? Imagine being an artist who was discovered at the age of 93.
Oh,
it recently happened to one Upper West Side woman. 93-year-old Nancy Brandon told us she was worried no one was going to come to her first art show. After our story, guess what happened? It sold out. We got to see it for the first time with this community champion. Take a look.
This is my home. It's small and cluttered.
Last week, we fell in love with Nancy Brandon. Her work was all over her Upper West Side apartment.
I don't even know what I would do if I had a real legitimate, a legitimate studio.
Brandon's dream has come true. Her new art show of her life's work called The Accidental Artist, Joy and Cohesion in Black Life. Friday, we went back to see it with her for the first time.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm really overwhelmed. This is beautiful. I've never seen it like this before.
And we're joined by our art superstar, Nancy Brandon, and the woman who discovered her, Goddard Riverside Community Arts Manager, Manan Manavit. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. Look at you, you're always together. I love that. You make me so happy.
Good morning, Monica.
Good morning.
Good morning, Monica. And I don't know what to say except big, huge thank you for everything. Thank you. And thank your channel.
Can you tell I'm your biggest fan, but we also want to honor the community champion that really made it happen. You know, when we saw your show for the first time, your art show that is, we had seen it all over the floor of your living room, and it's the woman sitting next to you, this young woman who discovered your work and made it happen. It's really women helping women, right?
Oh.
Absolutely. Nancy Brandon, at the age of 93, is achieving things that women of her generation could only hope for, and you're breaking those barriers. And so I really wanted to help tell our community that this work is really truly a work of genius. And I know, Nancy, it's hard to accept the compliments, but this has been a great experience for me just to be able to share a little bit of your story, Nancy. And thank you for being so generous along the way. The best artists, in my opinion, are those that are generous.
Wow, Manan, you are generous. That's why I wanted to do this Facebook show with the two of you, because the relationship that you now have, the respect that you have for this artist, and the fact that you found her and you found her work just lying on the floor, and it really is such a work of art. And I think a museum watching should take note, right? Because that's what the goal is here. She should be in a big museum.
I agree. I think, Nancy, why don't you go ahead and talk about it? Where would you like to be seen?
I'm just so thrilled to be seen here in my community, down the street from where I live. And this amazing facility. I tell the people everyone that I know, the Upper West Side is, may I say it, the best part of Manhattan.
Oh, yes.
I think I know Manhattan. I've been up and down it from the Bronx down to the Battery side. But the Upper West Side is the best. And the Goddard Riverside Community,
yes,
they have 2 sites within 3 blocks of each other. And as I keep saying over and over again, it feeds the body and it feeds the soul, because it feeds the homeless, it feeds young people who are struggling. And this center right here where my work is being shown, it feeds the soul of the artist, of the musician, of the storyteller, or the writer. It's just a place that I can't imagine this community now without this center.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I mean, I think you're fantastic and your work is fantastic. And I love the relationship and the fact that you were discovered. What's the message here for someone watching? Because I think you're so inspiring to be discovered at 93 and your work to be your one-woman show that's sold out right now. What's your message to someone watching right now that, on social media that might be like, what is this about? This is incredible. These 2 women doing incredible things.
Well, my generation, as you know, having lived in the 30s and the 40s as a young person, it was not an encouraging time for women. And it's just my advice to any young person would be, if you have a dream, try to actualize it. You have to do the things that are necessary to put food on your table, but try to be, and there were people that were brave back in my time, but they were exceptional. But for people like myself, get some guts going and try to do things that you love.
Guts going. I love that. Guts going. And you called yourself a super senior. We love you. Will you come back on our show and keep us updated on your career, your blossoming career? Thanks to Manon. You are a true community champion. And we just love both of you. Will you come back on?
Yes, we would love to come back on. And can I just make a quick plug about the art show?
Yes.
Even though March 1st, this coming Friday, we are at capacity. We're expecting local politicians, friends and family, and people who found out about Nancy from your show, Monica. But the art show is open to the public throughout the month of March. The hours are on Goddard's website. So all anyone has to do to find out how to come by or to purchase a piece of artwork, which again is for a good charitable purpose. The website is just goddard.org, and on the homepage there is a profile of Nancy. So that's GODDARD.org.
Love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you, Nancy and Manon. You truly make it happen.
Monica, thank you. I thank you so much.
You got it. And we turn now to a woman known as Resource Rhonda. She helps connect thousands of college students to housing and resources right now. With the rising cost of rent and living, well, it's a huge burden for New York City college students. One college student from Harlem is a star on the basketball court and in the classroom. He shared with us his story of housing insecurity and how Resource Rhonda helped him change his life. Take a look.
When I say basketball is my way out, it's my way out of everything.
Arthur Dukes is the team captain of the Red Hawks LaGuardia Community College basketball team. According to his coach, Jared Lockhart, he's an exceptional point guard and an incredible mentor and leader to his teammates and classmates.
Let's try one. Let's see.
1-1?
Yeah, okay. Oh, you look at that.
He comes from a big family. He's one of 13. He's also the #1 scorer in the CUNY system and in the country for Division III junior college basketball. It's hard to believe, but Dukes was also homeless just 4 months ago.
How was he averaging 31 points? And, he was dealing with this whole, housing situation months ago. So it's just a testament to him and his mental toughness.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy. And it took me, I've been through a lot. So to be here and kind of embrace the moment.
Dukes was evicted from his apartment in the Bronx in September and needed a new place to live and confided in his coach about his struggle.
He's probably the toughest kid I've ever coached.
Now Dukes has a temporary place to live thanks to a partnership between Airbnb and LaGuardia Community College. His biggest fan is Dr. Rhonda Mouton.
So I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Dr. Mouton says finding affordable housing is one of the biggest challenges for college students right now. More than 300 students at LaGuardia say they're housing insecure.
We were put on this earth to help each other, and I knew that helping Arthur would also help other students, and it definitely has.
And she would tell me, I'm not leaving until you're situated. But thanks to LaGuardia's cares, period, save lives.
Duke's majoring in business and hopes to own his own clothing company one day. His message?
If you need it, please go get help. Do not let your pride hold you back. You might be blocking your blessings.
Love this story, and so many of you wanted to meet Dr. Rhonda Mouton, the director of LaGuardia Cares. Thanks for joining me now. I am so happy to have you on.
Thank you so much, Monica, for the invitation. It is great to be here.
And a little birdie told me that your nickname is Resource Rhonda because you have the answers to all the problems of your college students. How did this happen? How did you become this one woman kind of, I mean, I know you have a lot of people in your program, but they know to go to you if they want to make something happen.
Well, actually, it is a team of us, but it started, for myself personally, as just reflecting over my life and all of the mentors and community individuals in the church, and just everyone rallying around myself and my family during times of adversity. And that made such an impact and influenced who I am today. So that's really how it all started. And as it relates to the college, LaGuardia is a great community of individuals that have a heart for serving. So it kind of made it easy that we all work together to support our students.
Yeah, you really are something though, Rhonda, Dr. Rhonda. I mean, Arthur is the #1 scorer in the CUNY system, we should say. You know, he's a superstar, Division III junior college basketball. But how does it feel to have helped such a special person? I mean, everyone is special, but he really is something, isn't he?
Yes, and just like you said, everyone is special, but it made a difference because there is a low percentage of males that actually feel comfortable with receiving help. And so we do know that males need help just like females. So that was most important. And then also he was headed in the right direction. So it didn't take a lot of support for him to get him further along his journey. He was already on a great path. So it made it easier to actually help him.
Okay, biggest problem, you know why I was attracted to this story is housing. You know, housing is #1 for us here at Pix 11. If you don't have a home, it's hard to do anything else. And you know that because of the college students. How bad is the problem right now, and what are you doing to help these kids? I mean, they are kind of kids, but they're college students, young adults.
So there's a large percentage of students that are in community colleges as well as four-year colleges that are experiencing housing insecurity. And so it is definitely a problem. And when students are impacted with their housing, it impacts them within the classroom. And so it definitely is something that CUNY is doing a great job with, starting to provide initiatives to support the students. But as it relates here on our campus, we're able to provide, again, like the Airbnb initiative, and then we also have emergency funds to help students. We work with other partners to help students with housing as well. So that's how we're actually helping the students here on campus.
And Dr. Rhonda, the Airbnb connection, that is huge. The fact that they have stepped in and they are writing checks, rent checks, so that these college students can stay in school, right?
Absolutely. So that initiative started as a pilot where Airbnb donated some funds to help housing and security here on campus with LaGuardia Community College, and it has definitely helped because the students are able to secure temporary housing up to a semester in order to help them get their finances in order, be more stable in their academics, as well as secure housing on their own independently afterwards.
And Dr. Rhonda, we need more resources, right? You know, we always want to make something happen here. More needs to be done, right? You need more resources for specifically housing for your students.
Absolutely. So it is important that individuals donate to the community colleges as well as the four-year colleges to support housing and security on campus. So that's one way that the community can become involved. And then also if you have properties that you're willing to rent to a community college student or a four-year college student, then that's most helpful as well.
Oh, I see a story, another story happening, Dr. Rhonda. And message, I always like to end with a message of hope to, let's say, a lot of young people watch us, to young people in college right now who say, I just can't afford. I can't afford to live in the city. I can't afford to go to college. I can't afford anything right now.
Right. So I always say remove the word can't because you can't do anything. So always remove the word can't because the words that you use manifest. That's the first thing. And then the last thing I would say is not to be afraid to ask for help, that you may be surprised the resources that are right at your fingertips if only you would just ask.
And we want people to know, if they're watching, that it is for LaGuardia Community College students. These resources are if you go to LaGuardia Community College, which we love, LaGuardia Community College.
Absolutely, yes. So if you're a community college student or you're seeking a wonderful community of individuals, you can go to LaGuardia.edu. And for the resources specifically to support students in your daily living expenses, you can go to LaGuardia.edu/cares.
Thank you, Dr. Rhonda, for joining us. Come back, okay? We're gonna do a few stories on all those programs. And thanks everybody for watching. You know you can watch me every night on Pix 11 News at 4:30, 5:55, and 6:30. And don't forget to comment, like, and share this show right now. You know I read all of your comments. Also reach out to us with your stories and videos at Monica Morales TV on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. And maybe you could be featured on one of our shows next. Together, we are making it happen. See you next time.